How are you all doing? Hope you're doing fine. Hi, I'm Rita Brata and this is my first makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to teach you how you can reuse your old eyeshadow palette and turn them into a brand new colorful liquid eyeliner. It's quite easy to do and can be easily done with some ingredients that you might find readily in your house. So I'm going to provide you three alternatives, which you can use any one of them to turn your eyeshadow into a liquid eyeliner, and that too of any color that you like. So there are few things that you would require. The first one would be your eyeshadow palette. I'm going to work with this palette by W7. It's like a 62 color palette. And there are many shades over here which I wouldn't use as an eyeshadow, but probably I might use them as a liquid eyeliner to match with my outfit. So this is one. The other eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using is by MUA, and it's also quite a good palette. I am currently obsessing over this one because it's got nice metallic shades. And currently I am wearing this shade, which I have again turned into a liquid eyeliner. Now, what are the three magic ingredients which are going to do the trick? You can use any one of them. So I'm going to begin with the one which is the one easiest to find, readily available in your house. You really don't have to step out to the market to buy it. I would be moving on to a second one which is also more or less commonly available. The third one, yeah, you got to work a little bit. You got to go to the market and buy it if you are not having that already. So the first thing is a vaseline. Yes, it's that easy. The second one would be a Pond's BB cream. Now this is an Indian product. It's like a foundation base. You can use a foundation of your choice or your primer as well. And the third one, which bloggers, vloggers, and all the beauty gurus are really talking about, is the Inglot Duraline. This is a magic potion. I'm going to tell you the multifarious uses that it has, but maybe in a later tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about how it can turn in your eyeshadow into a liquid eyeliner. So these are the three things. Make sure that you use just one of them. Apart from that, I'm also going to use this brush, which is an eyeliner applicator. I'm also going to require a mixing bowl to do it. Somehow I haven't been able to get hold of a proper mixing bowl where I can mix the eyeshadow with that ingredient. Never mind, if you are running out of those things, I already have a solution for you. I wear contact lenses, so I have my contact lens case over here, which I'm going to use to mix the ingredient. Now, don't get scared because I do not use this case in particular. There are many cases like this in my house, so I'm just going to use one of them for today. And I'm also going to need little wiping tissues, and I'm also going to require my makeup remover, which, by the way, I don't use this one to remove my makeup. I use coconut oil or baby oil, which is the best alternative to remove makeup from your eyes, and that too gently. This one I generally use either to clean mascara from my false eyelashes, or maybe to clean the container. So I said that you would be requiring this. So to begin with, let's see which shade we're going to work with. Since I'm wearing a blue right now, I think I'm going to take up the blue color. So I'm going to show you which color I'm going to work with. You can already see a dent in that one. So I am basically going to work with this blue color over here, which I'm going to scoop out in that container which I just showed you. And I'm going to use the first ingredient and show it to you how it works. So I have already scooped out that color into this container. I'm going to show it to you. I hope you can see it. Yeah, just a little bit, because we're going to work with little product and then generally build it up. And to this, I am going to add a bit of the Vaseline. Some people do the mistake of pouring in a lot of Vaseline into the container, and then it either gets too runny or the consistency cannot be controlled by us. I would advise you to use your little brush, your eyeliner brush rather, and then put on a little bit of Vaseline on the tip of it, and then you go about to the bowl and start mixing it like this. So you have a better grip of the consistency that you require and exactly how much you require. You can always go in and put on a later coat. So I think I'm going to require a little bit more Vaseline. I can take it from the tube and I can mix it over here. I think it's always better to start with little than take a whole lot of Vaseline and mix it with the product and see that the consistency is it's going out of your reach. I've mixed it in this part over here, so I've not mixed the full thing. I'm going to do a test on my hand to show it how it works. This is my hand and I see that it's running fine. If you think it's a bit runny, you can put in more product. And if I run over that place, I think your eyeliner is ready. The primer or the foundation. Now herein you have to be a little careful, because what can possibly happen is that if you use too much of it, it might make the pigment a little lighter, as in the eyeshadow. That's why it's always good to go in with a little product. So I'm just going to take in just a little bit from the top, just a little bit, and I'm going to mix it with the same eyeshadow. You have to be careful with this one because, as I told you, it's going to be lighter. So I'm going to put this one on my hand now and see if it works. I think the application, you can see, I think the application is easier. The only problem here I find is that it has become a little lighter, as I said. That's why you have to be careful. But it's easier in application than the one which I use with Vaseline. I'm going to again put that Vaseline one on the other side of my hand so that you can do a comparative study. So I'm going to just rub the brush, and I have already mixed the one with the Vaseline also, which is just beside it. So I'm also going to apply that one so that you can do a comparative study. I think the color is a bit denser for the Vaseline. It's a bit darker, so not much of a difference though. So here you see, this is the one with the Vaseline, and this is the one with the BB cream. The third one, which I am very excited about, is Duraline. It's about £8 here in UK, and it's like a holy grail which people are talking about. Let's see whether it's really worth that money and whether it really, turns my eyeshadow into a good liquid eyeliner. So here you just need a little bit of the liquid, not too much again. And they say they make it waterproof also, so that's an added advantage, but of course it comes with the price. So here it is, and I drop it with the dropper a little bit, just about one drop is enough, I guess. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix this again and see whether it's worth the money. Okay, I'm working with a color. It's got a good consistency, and I'm gonna swipe this across my hand. Take a bit more of the product and swipe it. Here is the one, basically this is the one with Duraline. You can see how intensified the color is, how easy the application is, and how pigmented it is. So you can see the results are there. The first one I have used the BB cream, the second one I have used Vaseline, and for the third one I have used Duraline. So if I were to give my verdict on the product, of course it would be Duraline. Sorry for that, I have got a miserable cold. But if you're wanting to go for options which are of a lesser price range, then definitely I would ask you to go for Vaseline because it works just as much. And if you're wanting to change the shade of the eyeshadow to a lighter color, I would suggest go with a darker color so that it turns to a lighter shade. You can go with the BB cream. So that is how you use your own eyeshadow palette and turn it into a liquid eyeliner. So that's about it for now. I will meet you next time with a new tutorial.